Welcome back to the classroom. Come on in, no late pass is required. Today, we are going to be looking at the latest gameplay overview for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. And I gotta say, I grew up with LEGO Star Wars. It was something that I played on a regular basis on, I think it was the, it might have even been the original Xbox, if not the Xbox 360. And so I definitely have some nostalgia about this. And from what I've heard, the latest LEGO game here that we're about to get for Star Wars is just gonna blow all of them out of the water. We're gonna get content from pretty much all of the different eras that exist in Star Wars canon. I'm very excited about this. I'm looking forward to seeing what it is that they're going to be showing off with the gameplay changes and how everything is going to work in the game. So without further ado, we're going to get into this. And hey, if you're liking these videos, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel because it helps out a lot. But otherwise, let's jump right into the video. All right, let's see what we've got here.
A young dreamer becomes a Jedi Knight.
Wow, they really... Wow!
A Jedi is twisted by the dark side. And as the Force awakens, a hero rises up to save the galaxy.
The
Relive the
graphics
epic story
are
of all 9
insane.
films in the biggest LEGO video game yet, with LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga.
Apparently
Your
Stella
adventure
wanted to be
starts
in
by
the
picking
video
the
here.
trilogy of your choice.
Oh.
Start with Poe Dameron fighting off the First Order in Episode 7.
Yo,
Jump
but
into
the
Episode
camera
1 as
angles
Qui-Gon
are
and his young
impressive.
Padawan escape a failed negotiation, or start where it all began, as Leia sends R2-D2 and C-3PO on a mission that will change the course of the galaxy. Whatever era you choose, play through
this
the
is
entire
cool.
saga and experience the hilarious fun only LEGO games can offer. As war spreads across the galaxy,
This
LEGO
is
Star
bringing
Wars:
back
The Skywalker
memories.
Saga lets you experience the many thrills of your favorite battles.
Oh, but this is so cool.
New combat mechanics allow for greater mastery as you plunge into the action and defeat enemies both
Wait,
big
this
and
looks
small.
incredible.
String attacks together to form impressive combo chains that
Oh,
deal
but that is
significant damage to
so
enemies.
cool.
And fend off oncoming
this is
attacks
gonna be
using
a
counter
fun
maneuvers
little
designed to
combo
defeat
type
foes
game,
in
isn't
styles
it?
tailored to your favorite characters. New blaster controls and mechanics put you right in the middle of fierce battles and let you aim with skillful precision.
Oh, but that's super freaking cool.
And if things get too intense,
Like, LEGO is
take
gonna become
cover
kind
and
of like a
assess the risks
skill-based
and
game.
opportunities. When the time is right, take your shot
like, that's
and
super
watch as
freaking
enemies
awesome.
react to aimed hits. Because after all, there's nothing like having a good blaster at your side.
Oh, hell to the yeah.
Or
It's
choose
grab
to
and
use
see.
a weapon from a more civilized
Through the other
age
side.
as you wield
Oh,
a
dear.
lightsaber against the saga's most sinister villains.
Oh,
Fight like
this
a
is
Jedi
going to
Knight,
be
or
incredible
someone
to
still
play.
mastering the ways. But a lightsaber isn't the only weapon in a Jedi's arsenal. Remember, the Force is everywhere. Harness its power to lift objects,
Yep, gotta have
attack enemies,
Gotta have all of the
or
different
influence
puzzles.
others.
Wait, that's
Players can
super
also take
freaking
their
cool.
adventures to new heights by progressively unlocking planets as you journey your way through the saga.
Oh, that's
Just
really
open the
freaking
holoprojector
sick.
to access the galaxy map and chart your course. Space travel comes with its own set of exciting encounters. Be prepared to engage in exhilarating dogfights against enemy ships.
This is
or take
what
on
Battlefront
incredible missions
needed.
as you pilot legendary vehicles.
Look,
And when you're
these
ready,
are the space
make your
battles.
descent to the next
Stop! Stop! Just travel right to the surface.
Every episode in the saga is full of fun and exciting levels, many with
Oh,
multiple
this is
routes to progress
cool.
through. So you can charge in boldly, or find a more stealthy approach.
Ooh.
As you arrive at new destinations, you can choose to either continue onwards through the main story, or take a detour to explore iconic
And just
and expansive
go and take a
planets
look around.
from the Skywalker Saga.
Oh, stop.
From the forest moon of Endor to the desert dunes of Tatooine, get closer to the action and behold the most visually breathtaking LEGO game yet.
I mean, they're not lying
Go
on that
off the
one. The
beaten
graphics
path
look
and take on side missions.
beautiful.
Everything from bullseyeing womp rats, facing off against scum and villainy,
You can just start a bar
pondering
fight.
the great mysteries of the saga.
Tell me, who shot first? Man!
Oh my goodness, that's great.
The more you explore the galaxy, the greater the rewards.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not anything
Uncover
new.
Kyber bricks to unlock new features, including
Kyber
upgraded
brick.
abilities across a range of unique character classes.
Oh.
Whether using a scavenger's net launcher to climb with swift agility, sensing opportunities for impressive shots as a scoundrel,
Wait, that's so awesome.
unleashing shock grenades
So
as
it
a
really
bounty
gives
hunter,
them like
or putting your better half
some
to work
diversity.
as a protocol droid.
Goodness me.
Each upgrade makes your characters more powerful and ready to take on any
that's
challenge.
really freaking sweet.
And with over 300 characters to unlock, free play mode lets you play as
300?
legends from every corner of the saga and live out your greatest Star Wars fantasies.
You can play as freaking
LEGO
Jabba.
Star Wars The Skywalker Saga lets you relive your favorite moments from all 9 films and experience fun and new adventures like never before. On April 5th,
Oh, so we get that soon.
the galaxy is yours.
Shit.
Feeling.
Wow. That. Oh. Mumble mode. Yes! Oh my goodness, that's great! Holy shit, yes! That is... Oh, that makes me so happy. Oh, that makes me so happy. So we just got our first look at gameplay for LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. And I'm still working my way through the feelings on this because wow, that was awesome. I'm so excited for this. So much of me is so happy about what it is that they are doing with this. They are taking some risks here with changing the overall gameplay that they had originally for LEGO Star Wars. And I gotta say, it really looks like it's going to pay off. First of all, the graphics here. You really didn't have to go hard with a game that centers on Legos, but wow, are these graphics looking absolutely incredible. All of these graphics here just look insanely good. Like, it's gonna be something along the lines of like the Lego movie where you're gonna start to see thumbprints inside of like the pieces of the different Lego minifigures in the game. And it just looks so pretty. And especially the environments. Star Wars is very much known for their environments, and LEGO is doing just a fantastic job of really nailing down that aesthetic. So much of me is happy with that. And then also the gameplay. They're really changing it up so that it's less of just like a button masher in the sense that it used to be when it originally came out, and it's more along the lines of more of like a skills base, but also it's nothing like Dark Souls per se. Like, you don't have to, like, if you miss one part of your combo, then you're dead. Like, I don't think that that was the point of all of this. I think that all in all, this sort of mechanic of gameplay is just going to allow for some flexibility in how you play. And it's so cool how you can actually see major differences between the different types of characters, such as Jedi, Sith, bounty hunters, scoundrels, and each of them having very specific movesets and abilities, which is definitely reminiscent of what we saw in the original Lego games, but definitely dialed up to the max in this one. Instead of it just being like, oh, this character is small so they can climb through vents. It seems to be a lot more in-depth than that. Like you saw with Rey being able to fire the scavenger net to be able to climb places, and it looked like it was something that was upgradable, which was really cool. I'm always excited to play with anything Jedi or Sith related. I mean, growing up as a child, I played with actual Legos and had so many Star Wars Legos that I would play with so much of the time. We'd build our own bases. We would build these epic fights and these ships, and we'd have space battles and everything. And this right here looks like what I imagined was happening as I played with these Legos with my siblings growing up. Like the other games, like, yes, they definitely have a nostalgic feel to them. Going back and playing them, you can tell that there are definitely some things that are a bit dated at this point. This really, it seems to be doing a great job of updating the mechanics and how it is played to really match that imagination feel that you start to have as a result of playing with Legos. We love Legos. I've always been in a big Lego family. My father got me into Legos when I was very, very young. He has Legos in his collection that date all the way back to when he was a kid. And so this makes me so excited to be able to play through all of the movies as well, because there really are, like, say what you will about the sequel trilogy, a lot of people don't like it. I'm in that weird minority where I'm just like, it's Star Wars. I have so much fun with Star Wars. And so, like, sequel trilogy, prequel trilogy, original trilogy, I have fond memories of all three. And so being able to play in all these different locations and then be able to bring characters from all of the different eras into the different planets and locations that you see across the entire saga, it's just going to be so cool to see how they react and how they're able to do different things. And then, of course, we've got to have the trademark Lego humor that we always see. Like, all of this is really cool, but if you don't have the humor, then it's not worth playing. And so still seeing that they're doing weird things like Poe bouncing a stormtrooper in his X-Wing and having some of the actual voice lines from the movie is just like really cool. The space travel, that just reminded me. The space travel that they are kind of teasing at in this game looks so cool, to be able to hop into a ship and fly around, sort of No Man's Sky style, be able to fly off, go into hyperspace, show up at a planet, and then when you show up at said planet, you might encounter like a space battle. You can fly right down to the surface and you just fly right down, like you don't have to do anything further than that. Like, once again, diving into the imagination component that comes with playing with Legos. Oh, it makes me so happy. Like, being able to have all of these like Legos growing up, like you imagined all of these epic space encounters. And I would have like my fleet of ships that I built show up, and I would always love to have them jump in from hyperspace and then like retreat at the last second as they were shooting themselves out into hyperspace. Oh man, it makes me so happy. And the space battles, these are the space battles that we really needed to have in some of the previous Star Wars games that we never really got. Like in the original Star Wars Battlefront from the reboot series with EA and whatnot, space battles were barely non-existent. We got a little bit of the DLC. And then Star Wars Battlefront 2, we had all of the controversy, which meant that it quickly was no longer supported. And I would even say like something like Star Wars Squadrons, while it is a lot of fun to play, it definitely has a much higher skill ceiling. I think this is going to be one of the perfect areas of comfort for a lot of different gamers. They'll have definitely a easy to learn, difficult to master sort of mechanics from what I can tell here. And the space battles just look beautiful. I don't care what anybody says, Lego aesthetic is just fantastic. And so being able to see the ships flying around fighting, even the skyboxes in this game. Like I'm looking here at Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan running around on a platform on Coruscant with the Jedi Temple in the background, and it looks beautiful. And you can tell there's still something uniquely Lego about it at the same time, but it's clean, it's refined, it's just so pleasing to the eye. It's going to be very easy to play this game. I can already tell. Like, you're never going to get sick and tired of looking around at how this game looks. It's cool that they're adding in little side missions as well. Being able to go and bullseye some Womp Rats, or start a bar fight with Chewbacca, or the fact that like you can go up as Obi-Wan and start talking to the stormtroopers about who shot first. I will say, whoever was working on this game, like the companies behind this, really made sure that they were paying attention to what the fans want and what the fan base is kind of like. Because at the end of the day, the Star Wars fan base can certainly get very heated, very opinionated, very toxic. But there's so much positivity in the community if you can find it. And so like these playful sort of back and forths about who shot first, these little debate areas are just gonna be really cool. Obviously, you gotta have collectibles, it's a Lego game. Jabba the Hutt. These lightsaber battles look so cinematic. It's gonna be so much fun to do something like the trench run as well. And we gotta talk about the very last part of this video. Being able to change the different modes and add in the mumble mode. I lost it when I saw that. That is how I remember playing all of these Lego games. They didn't have any dialogue in it. They had no voice lines recorded. It was all just them like gesturing around and moving while they just like mumbled to themselves. And so the fact that like in later games when they started to add in actual voice lines from the movies and the shows, some people obviously liked it. It was very clean, it was very professional because they used a lot of voice lines from the actual source material. But there's always going to be a bit of that nostalgia for the mumble mode, and now you have an ability to turn it on and off as you please. It's something that you don't have to have on, but you can for sentimental value. This makes me so happy, so giddy. April cannot come soon enough. It looks like they might be adding in oh man, I hope like it says character packs for Mandalorian, Bad Batch, Rogue One, what is that, classic characters, Troopers, Solo. I really hope that they include DLC to be able to play through those stories. Like if this is gonna be the definitive collection for Lego Star Wars, if they add those in, I will be a very happy player. For sure. But hey, I think that's about all there is to talk about here. Let me know what you thought about this gameplay reveal, because I would love to know some of your thoughts on the matter. And I would love to talk more in the comments below about what it is you're excited about, what you hope that they do, what you hope they don't do, and kind of go from there. And hey, if there's a favorite movie that you have of Star Wars, which era, which genre, or not genre per se, which particular movie or era are you most looking forward to? I want to hear all about it. Let me know down in the comments. But with that in mind, Thank you so much for watching. Class, you are officially dismissed, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out, everybody.